Y'all stop asking me for relationship advice because I clearly don't know what I'm doing.
We gon' stop and we gon' stop. Let me catch your eyes. Let's just take our time.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Caylin and welcome to my corner. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a get ready with me, but I'm going to be doing it vlog style because y'all know I usually film my get ready with me's on my desk, but my mirror that I use is broken. And I'm just in the mood to do it like vlog style. So I figured that we would chit chat. I owe you guys a life update. I owe you guys a get ready with me. I'm about to get ready to go take pictures and then I have some plans later. So I figured we would just chat. I'll give you guys a life update, answer some of y'all questions that y'all sent me like 2 weeks ago. And then I'll show you guys how I beat my face on the new products that I'm using and do something to this hair because it's a little nappy right now. But before we get into this video, make sure that you go ahead and subscribe to my channel down below. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and turn on the notification bell so that you do not miss any of my videos in the future. Now let's go ahead and start getting ready because I look rough. So the first thing that I'm going to do is my hair. I'm gonna take this scarf off. My hair is a mess right now. My bundles are not fried, they're frizzy because I just got back from Houston yesterday and the humidity. Oh, look at my hair. Ooh. We're gonna ignore that line. But the humidity, my hair is straight. It's straight right now. So I'm gonna turn on my curling iron because it's not on, and we're gonna curl this hair, girl, because yeah, I can't go outside looking like this. I'm gonna take some pictures for Pretty Little Thing. So also it's super hot outside. So I was gonna take 2 pictures, or do 2 outfits, but it's too hot. I'm doing one. I'm not gonna torture myself. I was already in the Houston heat. Like, I can't. While my flat iron is heating up, I'm going to go ahead and put some oil in my hair because it is super dry. Just the argan oil or Morocco, y'all know. All the girlies be using this, so we're just gonna put a little bit in the hair, not too much because I don't want my hair to be super duper greasy, but baby, she is dry. So these bundles are actually from House of Crowns. This is not sponsored by them, but I've done some sponsored content for them. But really like the hair, very high quality. Y'all will see when I curl it up that it looks super nice. It's just not humidity proof, and I know better than that. I live in Texas. I should have got some deep wave bundles instead of body wave because it's too hot for all of that. And then my stylist Bree did this for me, which is crazy because my natural hair is holding up pretty well. Like the humidity didn't mess her up, but these bundles, they're not messing with the humidity. So while we're waiting on the curling iron to heat up, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the questions that you guys had to ask me. I've been telling y'all that I have a major like thing that I need to tell y'all, and if you have been watching my stories and you probably already guessed this, a lot of you guys did ask me questions about like my boyfriend, my relationship, and all of that, and y'all hearing it here first. I'm single again. Back on the prowl. What Trina say? I thought he was perfect. I don't know how. No, but I've actually been single for about a month. We broke up back in May, and I'm doing okay. So to tell y'all what happened without telling y'all everything that happened, we basically weren't on the same wavelength. So we dated, me and my ex. We're friends first, right? We were friends, and then we dated for about almost 2 years. Then we got in a relationship for 2 months and it just was not working. For one, I think the long distance was really starting to take a toll on our relationship. I was doing a lot of driving to go visit him, which was a lot on me, and in moments I feel like they weren't being reciprocated. I mean, it is what it is. And then we just weren't on the same wavelengths with what we wanted. Like, he wanted somebody that was super domesticated, and y'all watch me, so y'all know that is not me. My relationship with my friends started to become kind of a problem. I'm telling y'all a lot. What else was going on? And we just wanted 2 separate things out of a partner. For me, y'all know my relationship with my friends is a very, very big deal. So I started to realize, like, if my significant other is not vibing with my friends, maybe it's not gonna work. And yeah, he just wanted somebody that was super domesticated, or more domesticated, more of a like yes woman, and that's just not me, and it's cool. This breakup, y'all know my boyfriend before these. That breakup was very, very, very devastating for me, and I think that I well, not I think, I know I didn't give myself enough time to fully heal like I should have. I kind of just jumped right into something else. It's like I thought it was more so the right thing to do, but jumped in, really trying to make things work. And y'all, when I tell y'all, when you see red flags, run. Do not stay and try to force things to work. If it doesn't work, it just doesn't work, and you're just wasting your time. So this breakup has been very, not really hard, because I'm in a space where if things don't work, I'm not gonna force them. So I'm glad I realized it a lot sooner than some of my past situations. So I'm okay, I'm good. Your girl back single, F and F, fuck nigga free. That's why I be singing that song so hard. And I'm enjoying being single. I'm enjoying dating. Like I said, I've been single for like over a month, so I've been dating. I've been talking to a couple of people, but I don't see myself jumping into another relationship. And y'all stop asking me for relationship advice, because I clearly don't know what I'm doing. I clearly don't know. Y'all, a lot of y'all ask me about like how I got my man, how I get my man to do this and that, and I'm back single. I think the best advice that I can give from what I've learned is to truly love yourself. And if you're religious, trust in God and trust in the process, because I feel like that's what's helped me get through this. Because I mean, it's tough. I did lose a friend, you know. We were friends for almost like 4 years, and so that's somebody that I can't talk to anymore, can't call, won't call, because we didn't end on the best of terms. And I just feel like when you love yourself, it does help the process. And then going through the emotions of grieving and losing that relationship is also healthy. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just, you know, you gotta love yourself. And it's a million fish in the sea. I know that sounds corny, but like it really is. Like it's niggas out here. Some of them are trash, but some of them are not. So, and I feel like that's not a priority in my life. I have other things going for me right now. And literally dating is on the bottom of my priority list right now. Like if it happens, it happens. I'm having fun. Yes, we can go on dates, we can chill, we can do this, we can do that. But it's not a priority. But I have a date later today. But I wanted to tell you, I've been wanting to tell y'all for a while, but I was like, no, I need to put it in Get Ready With Me, because I need to kind of explain to them what happened. Because I was just telling y'all, I was talking about my man. Your man left you for that, hoe. For that. But yeah, I'm single, building up my roster as we speak. So that's where I'm at. Okay, now that that's out the way, girl, I'm so excited that I could, well, I know I don't sound sad, y'all, but I have processed things. And again, the way things ended very much helped me move on very quickly. That's all I'm gonna say. But I am excited to like tell y'all about my dating escapades, because it's a hot girl summer. I didn't get my hot girl summer that I should have when COVID hit. So that's exactly what I'm doing. So I'm going to be outside. I'm going to be in the mix. I'm going to find me a rich man. Okay. Maybe not rich. We'll see. I'm going to find me somebody to kick it with for the summer, and then we'll see what happens in the winter time. I don't know. I clearly like being booed up, so we'll see how this goes. But let's go ahead and get started with curling his hair, and then I will answer some more of you guys' questions. It's our vibe music right here.
This is my favorite mistake. Oh, look in my eyes. Can you find the lies? Do you feel alive? Look in my eyes. Do you mind the lies? Do you feel alive? Look in my eyes. We both know it's wrong, but you're still coming over, even when you're gone. The feeling just grows stronger. Should leave it alone, but you're still getting closer. We both know it's wrong. Can't keep this for long. All that's going on, put it in a song. Are you on your way? Are you coming soon to me? I'm getting impatient. Oh, look at what you do to me.
Okay, y'all, hair is done. Am I the only one that like, or not here, bundles are curled. Am I the only one that steps back to like look at their hair whenever they're done with it? It looks good. So I'm gonna spray this portion of my hair with some Got2b to give it a little bit of sheen, and then I'm going to do my edges. I need to curl them really quickly. This to curl your edges. It's like the best thing ever. I got it from Amazon. I'll link it down below. Bree uses this to get those little curls. I just try to use it sparingly because I don't want to burn my those little pieces of hair off. And I don't turn it all the way up. I turn it to about 360 and then curl my edges. They're going about my business, but
Leave it alone, but you're still getting close. So we both know it's wrong. Can't keep this for long. All that's going on, we're in a song.
okay, scarf is on, so I'm laying that. My edges are being a little bit difficult right now, but that's cool. So let's go ahead and start on this makeup. So the next question that I wanted to talk about, like life update wise, that I got a couple of questions about is what it's like living in Dallas. So I know a lot of people are moving here from all over the place, and people are moving to Houston, people are moving to Atlanta and things like that. So me being a Dallas creative, I think gives me a little bit, not an edge, but some people want to see what it's like living in Dallas. So I love Dallas. If y'all don't know, I'm originally from Fort Worth, which is like literally 45 minutes outside of Dallas, and I have been in Dallas for 3 years technically. I went to Denton, I went to UNT for college, which is in Denton town that's a little bit outside of Dallas. And yeah, I've lived in Dallas for 3 years and I love it. I feel like for me, Dallas is very it's fast-paced enough for you to find things to do. It's just, you know, you have to know the right places to look. I feel like Dallas is pretty fairly priced. Well, it was fairly priced until this inflation period. And that's why a lot of people are moving here, because you can get a lot more bang for your buck out here. All of my friends are here, which is a little bit of a positive for me, or which is a positive for me because they're like my family outside of my immediate family. But I can get to my immediate family in 45 minutes. So I think that Dallas, I have a video on this, I'll link it above. It's a very old video I did, like, not Dallas versus Houston, but what it's like living in Dallas. And I love it. Now, a lot of y'all know that I do want to move to Atlanta. It's just not happening right now because honestly, I can't afford Atlanta. Like, Atlanta is expensive. Everything's going up and Atlanta's just getting super expensive because everybody's moving out there. And it's just not in the cards for me right now. But when I get to start to making my money, I definitely want to move to Atlanta. I feel like for me, with influencing and with being in the influencer marketing space, like career-wise with my 9 to 5, it would be the perfect place for me. My manager knows that that's something I want to do, so check it out if you want to give your girl a raise. Let me know and I'll be out. We can start building that community in Atlanta. No, but I really think that it would be a really good place for me. I have a lot of connections out there. I've built my network out up there, and Atlanta has been calling me. And if I don't like it, Dallas gonna be here. I can just come right on back. Dallas ain't going nowhere. But I would say if you're interested in moving to Dallas or moving to Texas in general, do your research, but definitely go for it. I don't think you can really go wrong with moving in Texas. We don't have state taxes, but as far as like living and day to day, I think Texas is a really good place for young adults. I think it's a good place for families as well. I feel like you can start a family out here, build your family up, all of that good stuff. I don't have that many complaints about the city other than it be hot. But I love being in the South. I don't ever want to move up north and not have a lot of space. That's not for me. That's not my lifestyle. Also, I think Dallas has started to, like, the influencer space has started to like build up. There's a lot of influencers out here that like people don't realize a lot of the times. So that's also another cool thing. I've made a lot of connections out here in Dallas as well. So your girl popping just a little bit. Now, I will say with me wanting to move to Atlanta, I know a lot of people are like, oh, no, we're gonna go like stay in Texas. Like, even some people in Atlanta are like, no girl, like don't move here. But a lot of people don't know that I actually wanted to move to Atlanta for school, for college. I wanted to go to Clark Atlanta. I did a college tour and everything. I thought that was where I was gonna wanna go. And then it just didn't end up working that way. UNC ended up being the place for me. But Atlanta has always had my heart. There's so much to do out there, so many opportunities, especially for us, for the Black people. But I think one thing that I want to try not to do for Atlanta is like get caught up in all the like glitz and glam of it, because I know there's some roughness to it. And if I did end up moving to Atlanta, that would be a big transition for me, because I'm very much family oriented, very relationship oriented, and I wouldn't have those close relationships out there. I do have people I know out there. I have a little bit of family out there, but it would just be me starting over and me pretty much being on my own. So it would be something very new, because even when I went to college, like I started over, but my mom was like 45 minutes away. She can get to me. But in Atlanta, she would have to like drive 10 plus hours or hop on a plane. So it's a little bit different. Just some things to think about, but I'm young. I have nothing holding me back. I don't have any responsibilities. I don't have any kids. The only child I have right now is Lola. So I feel like when I'm making more money, that's something I definitely want to try. My goal is to like do it before I turn 30, because like you never know. But we'll see. I'm trying to decide if I want to put my foundation on or not, because it's super hot outside. But like I said, I have a date later, so I don't know if concealer is gonna last. This is the foundation that I have been using, the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation, and I have been raving about this. When I tell y'all it's so good, literally this with the Charlotte Tilbury powder match. My friend in Houston, she was like, your makeup looks like skin, and I keep looking at it and I'm like, why does it look like that? And you don't look sweaty, you look very like glowy. And I was like, girl, this. So I think I'll put her on. Why not? So another question I got is how I travel and how I do a lot of girls trips. So honestly, I will say I'm blessed with the friend group that I have. My friends are always ready to do something. We always ready to turn up, and we like to travel. We like to spend money on experiences instead of necessarily like the club, if that makes sense. So that's why I'm always able to travel with a good group of women. And me and my friends have all been cool since college, so we just know pretty much how each other's personalities are. We know how everyone meshes, how everyone works. They know how I tick. They know when my social media goes down. Y'all know me and Tristan have been friends for forever, so whenever I travel, I'm usually with her. And then my other friends, we went to Turks last year. I haven't done any other trips. My friends actually went to the VI earlier in the year. I didn't end up going just because it just wasn't happening for me. But we always travel, we always on the go. So what I would recommend for traveling for like girls trips is to make sure you know people, because on a trip, especially a girls trip, personalities can get to clashing. So I would say don't go like out of the country with people you've never traveled with before. I would start off with like a small trip. Like I would start off with maybe going somewhere that's not that far, maybe like a road trip, somewhere that's domestic, that's in the US. Because like I said, traveling with people, it's a funny thing. Y'all do not mesh. It can be a lot. I'm going ahead and put my concealer on. I'm using the Born This Way concealer in the shade Warm Sand. I did not tell y'all the shade of my NARS. I am in this shade, Hohenheim. I don't know how to say that, but that's the shade I'm in. I really need to get a little bit of a darker shade because I'm getting darker, but it's cool. I'm gonna just be light-handed with the powder. But yeah, I'm always going on girls trips, and then we try to plan as far in advance as we can, just because everybody's in different financial places. Everybody doesn't make the same amount of money, so you want to try to give people as much time as you can, as they need to like pay trips out. We pay a lot of trips out. We ask for like deposits and then down payments months in advance, book flights months in advance. If it's somewhere like Turks or Mexico or something like that, that helps. I've seen a lot of people try to plan trips and they be trying to go out of the country in like 2 months. Everybody doesn't have money like that. Everybody can't do that. Some people can save up and do that, but some people don't have $500, $1,000, $4,000 to just shell out and go on a trip on a whim. Like some people don't have that. I feel like most people don't have that. So one thing that I will say about me and my friend group is we like to plan pretty far in advance if we can. This Houston trip was kind of spur of the moment. We decided to do it last month, but it's Houston. Literally, we just got in my car, gassed my car up, got an Airbnb, and went on about our business. So it just depends. You have to know your friends, and I know that's easier said than done sometimes. But yeah, just be wary of who you travel with. A lot of people are doing solo trips. I personally want to do a solo trip. But I don't know. I feel like it's kind of unsafe and it's a little scary with the state of the world. But yeah, I definitely want to do a solo trip somewhere. We'll see though. My friends will listen to like, girl, you want to travel by yourself? And I'm like, I did study abroad. I did study abroad to London in 2018. And if I can do study abroad and fly overseas by myself and then meet up with people and move around a city out of the country by myself, girl, I can travel by myself. Just gotta be careful. Know your friends, plan ahead. You can go anywhere you wanna go, girl. Oh Lord, I usually put my lashes on first. Dang it, I'll do that after I set my makeup. So for powder, I'm gonna put on my Fenty, I mix my Fenty Pro Filter powder in the shade Honey. And then I also use my Laura Mercier in translucent. I'm gonna use this very, very sparingly because I just don't wanna look crazy. So I mix those because I use the Laura Mercier for like my under eye to brighten, and then I use my Fenty for all over the face. So with that being said, with travel, somebody asked me what my dream destination would be. I pretty much been to not all the places I wanna go to, but some of my dream spots. London was actually one of my dream spots, and then Paris. But I do want to go to Greece. I want to go to Italy. And then what's one place I haven't been? I actually haven't been to New York, which is very, very strange to me because I feel like New York is very, very on brand for me. That's one place I want to go just because I haven't been there, and it's a big city in the US. The shopping is way better than what we have down in the South, girl. Where else do I want to go? St. Lucia. One of my friends just went to St. Lucia on a trip. That seems cool. Want to go to Dubai. I've never been to Mexico. I've never been to Mexico. That's somewhere I want to go, like Tulum or Cancun or something like that. Just the typical, you know, travel spots. But honestly, after going to Turks, I feel like you can't really top, like, can't nobody top a Caribbean island. The people in Turks were just unmatched. I tell people all the time that's probably one of my favorite trips ever, just because the people were so nice. We were like cool with locals while we were there. We were at like local events and stuff. Don't do that. Don't do that, y'all. It's probably not the safest thing in the world. Yeah, I've been to a lot of places. I love to travel, so I've literally been so many places. But yeah, I would definitely say like St. Lucia, Greece. More places in Europe. I want to go to Amsterdam because that's something I wanted to do when I did my trip, my study abroad trip, but I didn't get a chance to because I was spending all my money on freaking, I was shopping when I was out there instead of paying for like travel, which was not the smartest thing in the world, but it is what it is. For lashes, I'm going to be wearing these. It is the Miss Lash in PM32, the mink selection. I get questions about my lashes a lot. Now these, I kind of need to clean. I was gonna put on a new pair, but Tristan has my scissors and I don't know where they are right now. So I'm gonna just put this old pair on and clean them real quick. So while we're waiting for our lash glue to dry, I did get some questions about like dating a little bit more. I should have put this in the dating section, like when I was talking about being single, but I just seen it and I wanted to answer one of my subscribers' questions. So she basically asked me like, how do you get like all the stuff that you get, like when she sees on Instagram like men are like spoiling their girl and all of that. And I was like, girl, you cannot be shy. I have learned that with dating, you need to set the expectations of what you want and that you don't need to settle. I've settled in the past, hence why we're here now, and I'm over it. I'm not doing it anymore. One thing that I will say about the men that I dated is they know that I'm spoiled. You have to spoil me. I'm spoiled. I'm gonna spoil myself. I was raised an only child. If you ain't buying me gifts, taking me on trips, doing nice things for me, I don't talk to you. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work because I'm gonna do that for myself. So why would I date somebody that's not gonna do that for me? Like, and I'm gonna want to do that for my man in return. That's another thing. And she was like just asking me because the way that I was asked to be somebody's girlfriend was very extravagant. That's what I like. And if your man knows you, he knows that you like that kind of stuff, that you like. My love language is quality time and acts of service. So acts of service for me is a big thing. So when you go out your way to do something for me, do something, and it doesn't have to be like super expensive. I'm not saying that. When you go out your way to do something more for me, I appreciate it more because that's my love language, but also that's the standard that I've set for who I'm dating. That's what I want. If you're not doing it, I have no time for you. Period. So if you want something out of a, not if you want something, that sounds bad. If you have these certain expectations of what you want your man to do in a relationship or your woman, set those standards. If they don't do it, peace out. They're not the person for you. Your person should want to appeal to you in any kind of way they can to make you happy, and you should be doing the same for them. So it's like, If you want nice things, date a man that's gonna give you nice things, and don't be afraid to tell him if you want to be my man, if you want to date, if you want to talk to me, you want to have sex with me, all that. I need gifts. That's what I need. Because some people love language is actually gifts. So like, if you're not doing that, then some people don't feel loved. So it's like, why would you not? Why would you not express that? And don't be afraid to speak up. I know in times like in relationships we're scared, like, oh, they'll like run away. Not run away. They won't talk to me, like they won't be in my life. Literally, fuck them. I am so on like a thing where if they are not doing what you need them, not thing, in the mindset that if you are not delivering, I don't have time for you. I don't have time. I don't, because there's what, it's a song out by Moody Long. It's like, what a nigga won't do, another nigga gonna do. And it's true. It's true. It's true. Okay, lashes are on. Let me hurry up. I'm gonna do my bronzer and stuff because my camera is low-key about to die and I don't have extra battery packs for this. So let's go ahead and put our bronzer on. But yeah, y'all, I think moving forward, I'm already a pretty private person. So it's crazy because I'm private and I'm going into this career field where it's not private at all. But I think that the phase of my life that I'm stepping into, I'll be 26 this year, is all about me and what I want and what I want out of life. And I want to enjoy life, and I don't have time to settle for things that don't suit me. I don't have time to do things that aren't fulfilling, that don't, what's it called, that aren't, what is the word I'm looking for? I can't talk. That I'm not passionate about. I don't have time for that. So I think that moving into this year, I'm very much growing into coming into the woman that I know I want to be, and I'm not taking no bullshit. That's what 2022 has taught me. It's been a good year. Kaylin's Corner is doing amazing. Y'all have been amazing. Y'all have been so supportive this year. I can't believe that my channel has grown in the way that it has, and that I've gotten to like get to know a lot of y'all. Y'all be DMing me, y'all be talking to me. A lot of y'all are like, girl, you my friend in my head. I'm like, girl, we are friends. Y'all are my friends. I talk to y'all like y'all my homegirls because y'all are. Like, we friends. And as your friend, girl, I'm telling you, this year we're not taking no shit. Okay, we stepping into grown womanhood. We stepping into being the woman that we want to be and doing the shit that we want to do. Period. That's what this year is. For blush, I'm using my Rare Beauty blush. I love this stuff, y'all, but you have to be so careful with it. I have it in the shade Happy. If it'll focus. Yeah. Oh, my camera's struggling. I have it in the shade Happy. It's a dewy finish, so it gives you a little bit of a sheen, and I like that. I really think that I've set a lot of goals for myself, and I don't have time for nobody to stop. Okay, and they're not, because what you're not gonna do is tell me what I can't do, because I know what I can do, and that's be that bitch. Okay, I got a little heavy-handed with the blush, not gonna lie. This blush can go really good, really bad. I mean, really bad, really fast, because I like a more like dramatic blush. I've always liked that. Like, I've always liked to look flush and to have like pink cheeks and stuff like that, because I naturally look like that. Y'all see this? It's giving doll. It's giving Barbie doll, and that's perfect for our look. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm wearing to go take pictures once I finish this up. But one step I like to do is, first of all, I almost dropped it, set with my Charlotte Tilbury powder. This is the, I don't know the name of the powder, but I have it in the color tan. And this, I think Kyra recommended this in one of her videos. It's so fire. It helps you from being like greasy and sweaty looking. It keeps you matte. It's perfect to blot with. So I'll put a little bit on also so I can add a little bit more color into my face, because sometimes Laura Mercier, she washes you out if you do too much. Okay, y'all, so here is the entire fit. Shirt and the skirt are from Pretty Little Thing. My shoes are from Coach. Please excuse my room. I know it's a mess. I just got back from a trip. This set, this necklace, along with the matching earrings are from Herfo Luxe. My bracelets, Amazon. I have my Coach bangle on backwards or upside down, so I'll fix that. Rings. And then for fragrance, we're wearing the Flower Bomb Ruby Orchid by Victor Rolf. And then I actually was gonna I had some glasses that would match this, but I don't know where they are. Like, I cannot find them, and it's crazy because they're pink and they will be really cute, but I can't find them. But yeah, this is the final look, y'all. I'm about to head out and go take pictures. Thank you guys so much for watching and your continuous support. Of course, if y'all have any questions, comments, leave them down below. Let's start a discussion in the comments. Girl, what's your relationship status? What you going through your life? Are you moving? What's happening? Let's talk in the comments. And yeah, I love y'all so much, and I will catch y'all on my next one.
Let me catch your eyes.